We're live, baby. We're live. We're back at it again. We're finally back. No more delays. No more pushing it back. We're here, and we're gonna do a giveaway. God dang it. We're gonna do a giveaway, a gosh darn giveaway. God darn it. You know, we are gonna be giving away a brand new YouTube Unboxing Mystery Box to some lucky winner out there. It can literally be anyone. It can literally be anyone. And we're going to find out who is going to be taking home tonight. We're going to be finding out who is taking home the grand prize. But how's everyone's day going so far? How we feeling? How we grooving, baby? How we feeling? How we living, baby? It's Thursday. You know, like I said, it's giveaway night. Anyone can win, right? I'm going to be going into that very soon. But I want to say hi to everyone. Hello, how we doing? Hello there. How is everyone feeling today? Let's see here. We're going up in viewers. It went up from like 7 to like 28 in less than a minute. That is good to see. All my 28 concurrent viewers, and again, still counting, going up. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this live stream. Share this around with as many people as possible. Let people know that we are going live right now. Your shares do so much good. So much good. You have no idea right now. Especially with the YouTube algorithm, it greatly helps and is very much appreciated. So share this around with as many people as possible. Let people know whether you got airsoft homies or non-airsoft homies to make sure that they are watching. Let's get all eyes on this stream if we want to be able to go ahead and successfully give away this bad one. Remember, we still need to meet the prerequisites. We still need to get 40 people at minimum watching this. We still need to get at minimum 40 people watching it. And we need to make sure that we get those 10 orders placed. We need to make sure that we do it. Hey, Cisco, what the? RPG, what are you talking about? RPG, what's going on, man? Size Queen, what the hell? D&D Player 096, welcome back, D&D Player. Remember you from last time. What's going on, man? Good to have you here as well. RPG Lovers, always a pleasure playing Helldivers while waiting, of course. J Bird, hello. Good to have you here as well. RGK, what you doing, man? What you doing? How you doing, buddy? You eating some food, man? You living good? That's what I want to hear. Happy Ghost Ninja, what's good, man? Rusty, how you doing, buddy? Mr. 7710, welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Victor Montes, what's going on, man? Little Bush Airsoft, what up? Alvin L, what is happening? Darwin's Arbiter, what's up, man? Billy Mota, hello. Claudio Gonzalez, como estás, man? How you feeling? Pure Valor, what up, man? Good to have you here too as well. Darkest of Trees, always a pleasure. Crazy J, of course. You gotta have him here. Gnarls, my man, dude. Gnarls, what's happening, dog? Dude, I haven't spoken to you in a minute. I missed you last stream. I was actually literally referencing you last stream as well. I was, where's my boy at? Velo Welder, hello. Good to have you here as well. Genesis Martinez, Talion Persona, Otis Olsen, hello. Welcome everybody. Miss Blue, 3131. What's happening, dog? What is happening? How you feeling? Good to have everybody here. Like I've been saying, make sure to share this around with as many people as possible. Remember, we need to get 40 people watching this live stream. We need to get 40 people watching this stream, so share this around as many times you have to your uncles, your aunts, whoever. Even if you gotta have bots watching, I don't give a frick right now. Make sure that people are watching, because I want to do this giveaway tonight. We had to delay it twice already, and I do apologize for that, everyone. I do apologize. There was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with both myself and, of course, the business as well, GI as a whole. But we're back at it. You know, we're swinging strong tonight, and we want to give away a brand new YouTube Unboxing Mystery Box. That is what we are here to do. I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that any $20 greater order automatically enters you into tonight's giveaway, right? That's a given. That is a given. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. Let me fix this. Let me fix this real quick. Give me a second. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. BB Wars is over. Hold on. Let me get rid of that real quick. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's way better. There you go. You get 2 entries per every $50 that you spend right now on AirsoftGI.com. So make sure that you get those orders in. Right? Again, it ain't too late. We are going to be counting it literally. No BS. We are counting it from the 27th. That is like a little over 2 weeks ago. It's a little over 2 weeks ago, right? We are counting orders that were placed from the 27th till today, the 12th, until 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know. This is unprecedented. We had not done that before. We've had to delay it that much again. Just things are going on, but we want to go ahead and give you guys a giveaway as promised. So we need to make sure that we get as many eyes on the stream. That's right. We need 40 people. We need 40 views. We're able to do over 40 every single time. So I'm just saying, we're gonna need to do it. Can't wait till I get my car in a few months. Then my commission checks for T-Mobile can go to Airsoft. Hey, baby, that's what's up. Got my gift voucher and got to start saving up for SR4 mags. Yeah, I feel like the minute that we start getting more SR4 mags, you are going to buy our entire stock, Mr. Savage 710. You're going to buy our entire inventory. We'll have none left, but you know what? That'll be fine. At least it's going to someone that truly appreciates it. Oof. Oh, apologies for that. Remember, like I said, the promotion going on every $50 though gets you 2 entries. So you can really stack them up right now. If you've been eyeing that one airsoft gun, but you weren't too sure, hey, there's a strong possibility, all right? You place your orders for that gun tonight, and you end up winning the live stream giveaway. You'll win an additional gun on top of that. So I'm just saying. No, not a double giveaway. We just had to. It's been hella stacked with entries. So the more entries you have, the higher your odds are gonna be. The higher them odds are going to be. Little Bush Airsoft. Any of you guys know if the MTW Gen 12 is worth it? I mean, anything that MTW is like anything that they're putting out, right? The MTW series is just fucking solid, right? Like, I actually really like how well constructed they are. I'm actually leaning towards the MTW, like the 308 versions. Those look cool as hell, dude. They look cool as hell. The field's allowing me to buy the shotgun soon. For me, it's alright. Okay, that's good. Make sure that nothing's getting banned. And remember, during the duration of the stream, guys, if you have any and all questions, right? Any and all questions, maybe you're looking for product recommendations, my opinions on certain things, whatever it might be, just put the letter Q right in front of your question so it's a lot easier for me to spot and identify. All right, but like I've been saying, the biggest thing I'm going to stress right now, get them entries in, baby. Make sure that you are getting those entries in so you can qualify for tonight's win, all right? It's going to be a lot of entries. It's a lot of entries right now. But y'all need to make sure that you are getting those orders in like now. Like right now. Right? There's not a lot of time left. Tags begin less than an hour left before I close out entries, and I will begin immediately because I know there's going to be a lot. It's going to be one of those nights. I know. I can feel it in my bones. It's going to be one of those nights where we're going to have a giant list to sort through, right? I'm going to call several names out. I'm going to do it 4. I'm going to say 4 times. My money's on 4. If I was a gambling man, 4 times. Right, 4 times. I'm going to say it. 4 times, I think we're going to end up having to call a new name or call a new order number because that original one wasn't here. I have a feeling we're going to do that 4 times tonight. Maybe it might be more. Honestly, my dream would be 1 and done and then like, okay, cool. Like, thank you, because that takes away a lot of stress from me. But we will see how that goes. I do want to go out and draw some attention, though, to all the new products that we got on the website as well that we've just been listing. More combos featuring the BG Defense Type A rifles, both the SPR and the Mark II. Very nice, very clean. We actually have the field-ready combos, which I did show off not too long ago. More mag combos, more new products, so much more new stuff, and more coming as well. There is more to come as well. I will leave a link to all the new goodies on the live chat as well. Oh, yes, and of course, the sales page, baby, the sales page. So many guns and tactical gear and accessories discounted up to 25% off right now. But some of them are not going to be lasting for much longer. Some of them actually will be ending pretty soon. So strongly recommend that you check those out as well. Remember, you got to get those orders. And if you want to support the channel directly, that's the best way to do it, baby. Getting all your airsoft goodies from Airsoft GI. The one, the only, right? Make sure to go ahead and do so. But for whatever reason, right, if you want to save on a gun that's not already discounted, I'm letting you know right now, coupon code 2025 at checkout for 10% off. So long as it's not already discounted, you'll be saving yourself 10% off no matter what the item is. Gift vouchers, obviously, aside. I'm pretty sure that's a given. You guys know that one already. Don't even try that one. You can save yourself 10% off. And remember, any orders 179 or more qualifies for free shipping. So, you know, there's a lot of ways to save. There's a lot of ways you can go in and save money while getting hella good stuff. Hella good airsoft stuff. specifically. Scrolling up, make sure we're not missing anything. Only 26 concurrent viewers. Guys, remember, you got to make sure that we are at 40 congruent views. And, of course, we're getting those entries in. We need them entries, baby. We need them entries. Where's the Miss Blue 3131? Where's the review of the AAP01C? Been waiting for about a year for it. I don't know if we'll do a full-on video specifically for the AAP01C. We do have videos talking about the AAP01 in the past and also the platform as a whole, which I would recommend anyway. You know, if you're thinking about getting an AAP01 or an AAP01C, I'd say just do it, honestly. It's cool. It's fun. The amount of kits that exist for it. It's a builder's pistol, man. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to find yourself lacking of certain parts. You will be able to find the parts for them, you know? But again, it's all individual preference, really. Any chance we get more HoloSun optics like the AMS Pro? Darwin's Arbiter, depends how well HoloSun does for us now. If we're seeing that there's a ton of HoloSun optics that are moving very quickly, you know, they're selling out pretty quick, then yeah, you know, yeah, that's definitely something that we can, you know, do. Obviously, the motivation is there. But if it's something that's going to sit on the shelves for a long time, you know, it's not moving that much, you know, we might just be like, okay, once we sell out, let's just, you know, hold off before we do any more of those. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be motivation. There's got to be business behind it. You know what I'm saying? I saw how you looked at that gun in the short. Yes, that was a funny video. I actually am surprised that video. That's what I'm telling you, man. YouTube suppression is freaking real right now. I looked at the video that we made for that, and I was like, oh, man. Like, you ever had that feeling? You're just going to be, man, this one's going to be doing numbers. And then it's like half of what you would expect at the very least it would do. And it's like, man, what the frick? YouTube, like, absolutely, like, a nut job right now. It sucks, dude. It absolutely sucks. But you know what? We just got to keep on keeping on, you know? Are you going to be in the shop tomorrow? I'm visiting the storefront tomorrow. Hey, Alvin L., what's going on, man? Yes. I am in the shop basically every day, Monday through Friday. I am in pretty much during our regular business hours, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You'll be able to go and catch me there. Bear in mind, Alvin L., we did have to take down our displays just because we kept getting broken into. You guys know the backstory behind that already. We kept getting broken into, so we don't have any current displays on at the moment. It's just too much of a liability. But yeah, man, if there were some things you wanted to go out and check out, let me know, man. You know I got you. You know I got you. And of course, it'll always just be good to say what's up to, like, you know, either whether it be subscribers, whether it be viewers, or just the homies, you know what I mean, that want to just pull through and hang out. It'll be cool. Granted, you know, we are pretty busy at work, but I'm always gonna find a way to spare a moment so I can, you know, say what's up to anyone that ever wants it. Especially if someone's like, oh God, I really want to talk to them. I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever I can to talk to you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Claudio have been on here in a while. Yeah, man, it's always good to have you back, Claudio. It's always good to have you back. All right, scrolling down the most recent comment question because I know there's gonna get more. How's the new high cap? How's the new HPA engine? Forgot what it's called. The Mech Labs. Hold on one second. Mech Labs. Nexus. Is it the Nexus? Yeah, the Mech Labs Nexus. These things. These boyos. You know what? I haven't heard anything negative about them. Everything that I've seen has been pretty positive, honestly, in terms of their, you know, general performance and, you know, their reception thus far. Granted, these are not, you know, like older items. These have only been out for just a little bit stateside. So we will wait and see, you know, what if public perception changes. But as of right now, pretty positive. And again, it's just nice, again, that we're having more HPA engine options for those players that are interested in it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep scrolling up. The Quake system seems pretty cool, but if I got an MTW, I would get the Wraith X kit installed so I don't need the line. Yeah, no, that's true. That is a very cool system, I will say. When that came out, I was like, all right, that's pretty tight. I'm not going to lie. I was looking to upgrade the hop-up in my LeVar 15. Is G&G picky about hop-up units or nah? I'd have to double check in the LeVar 15, but in general, it shouldn't be. It's not like Classic Army where you need the very specific air nozzle for it. I believe G&G should be okay. Should. Don't hold me to that, though. Keeps going up. I'll put an MGC4 Mark III and everything. I already put an MGC4 Mark III with everything I want to add to in my cart. So once I have the money, I'm going to buy it all on a live stream. Cart is like 900. Damn, Claudio. Damn. Hey, you know what? That's good taste right there. You know, you're getting everything that you need. You're getting everything that you would need for that. Let's keep going up here. Make sure this is the thing. There's always have money at the ready. I always have money at the ready. That's true. Anytime you come in, you're always like, should I make dumb decisions right now? Should I? You always ask me, and I'm like, do it, man. If you want to, do it. Yeah, and it's a pure mechanical HPA engine. Yeah, that is true. That is true. ACM, what's going on? ACM, good to have you here in the stream as well. I'm really interested in mechanical HPA. Electronics are not my strong suit, but airflow is. Yeah, man, these are full mechanical HPA engines, which is really cool to see. There's more options for that, because it's not necessarily a new thing. You know, the idea of an entirely mechanical engine has been around for some time, but it's nice to see, again, more options. Dartree, of course you would say that. HPA for life. Was interested in it when I saw reviews. I think my friend is planning to do a build of it. I see. Happy Ghost Ninja. I see. Very curious to see what he thinks about it as well. Yes, the Nexus engine. That's exactly what we're talking about. Oh, my freaking throat. Tongue Smiley Face, good to have you here as well, my friend. Let's see, scrolling up. Riley Costolo. Hello. Good to have you here as well. Taxity or Project N1? N1, baby. N1, all day, every day. Here's the thing. No disrespect to TAC, right? That they've been here out of all the indoor fields, they've been here the longest, right? They've been here the longest. That used to be everyone's go-to spot, right? When they didn't want to drive all the way out to like their local outdoor field. Right, so it was a cool field. For me personally, between the two, I just like the vibes at N1 way more. I like the staff there too, right? I'm actually pretty cool with most of the staff there. Never once had an issue ever with either a player or a staff member at N1 either. Like, it's been nothing but good times every time I go to N1. I get my ass kicked. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an indoor player. I get my butt handed to me. But I still have fun every time I go. So that, and also I have a lot of good memories at Project N1 as well. A lot of good memories there, hanging out with the homies. Right, it was very fun. It was a lot of really good stuff whenever I think back at N1 in general. Make sure sales little bush airsoft. Yeah, absolutely. See, make sure you better use battery acne all over. No, do not use battery acid in olive oil. What is wrong with you, Happy Ghost Ninja? That is terrible. Absolutely terrible, guys. Not a lot of time left. Remember, we got to get that 40 congruent viewers. We got to get those 40 congruent viewers to do tonight's giveaway. I want to do it. We basically need to do it. But you guys got to make sure that we get enough viewers on here as well so we can actually go through with this. It's all on you guys. We got to share this around with as many times as possible. Scrolling down most recent comments and questions. Oh, God. I forget. What's going on, Succulent Feet? It's been a hot minute, Mr. Feet, since you've been on here. It is very good to see you here as well. Got a new addition to my MG4 Mark II. Got an Ace Tech Predator. Nice. With the Bifrost in it, and it looks so sweet on. Dude, that sounds awesome. I love the Ace Tech Predator Mark III, the way it looks. And the Bifrost inside. Oof. I love that. Absolutely love the Bifrost. The rainbow, muzzle flash is just chef's kiss, brother. Billy Mota, restock on the ITP Saiga buffer tube conversion adapter. I don't know about that one. I'll be honest. Billy Mota, I don't know. Typically, right, restocks should normally take 4 to 6 weeks, right? 4 to 6 weeks. But that can change. That can change depending on what the item is. That one is a very specialty item, so I don't know if we'll be getting them anytime soon. But who knows? That I would say just hit the notify me button so you get notified when it does come back in stock. But that one is a very tricky item because, again, that's a very niche item in an already niche hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very specific. 20 likes and 30 watch. What's up, Real Wild? Yes, that's right. You listen to this man. 33 concurrent viewers and only 22 likes. And it's a giveaway night. Do we not want to do a giveaway? Does nobody want to win a free airsoft gun? A new airsoft gun in the form of a YouTube unboxing mystery box? I don't know. We got to make sure that we bump up those views, baby. Got to make sure that we bump up those views as much as we possibly can. It's got to be over 40. It's got to be 40 minimum. Mad Music Entertainment. Present love from Fuck, I don't know what that flag is. Chat, please help me out. I'm dumb. What is this flag? Is that? I don't want to say it because I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. So chat, tell me what that flag is. Since you mentioned the Holosun, can you over them real quick? Might pick one up for my AR if you guys have some for airs. Yeah, baby. We will indeed have some Sons of Hollow. Hollow Sun. There we go. Little bushes. Yes, right. Bump up the views. Bump up the volume. Bump up the volume. There you go. Yeah, right. Philippines. Okay. Thank you, Little Butcher. I was like, fuck. What is that? Okay. Yeah. Here's all the Balo Sun optics. Right. There you go. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Appreciate you, chat. There's all of ours that we have. Our entire lineup right now. Even some flashlights thrown in there as well because we did carry those brands too. That's the thing. But yeah, I think that's about it as far as the other options we did have sold out immediately. So there is that does motivate us. That does get some attention. But it's a flag for Philippines. Yes, thank you. I was like, I don't want to be wrong in case. I don't want to be wrong. And then I say it, and then I look ignorant. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Someone's saying, Crazy J, you're saying check the roast my builds chat. Let's see. Checking it right now. The roast my build. The roast my build. What am I looking at? Hey, that's what's up, baby. That's what's up. That looks clean. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up my Discord. That looks clean as fudge, bro. That looks good. As soon as Discord finishes, frick, dude. I hate when Discord updates. It takes forever. You know what? Fuck it. Okay. Oh, wait. Looks like it's catching up. Okay. Hold on. I'm having urges to buy a second GBR. Well, I have the means to supply you with said GBR. Baby, succulent feet. I got you, homie. I got you. What you looking for? Looking for MWS? You want MWS? You want to pre-order a VFC? Or sorry, Maruyama. It's the same fucking thing. What you looking for? What you need? I got. I got you, dog. I got you. Where the frick's the roast my build chat? There we go. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, chat. Hold on. Let me see if I can. There we go. Look at that. That looks clean, baby. I hope you don't mind me showing it off, Crazy. I hope you don't mind me showing it off. That looks good. With that Predator on there. Oof. I noticed that Barrett underneath. I can't hide that. I noticed that. I see it. Oof. Sorry, chat. I had to book at home. I had to stay a little late today at work in the office. I was counting and trying to put together all the additional entries because it's a lot, right? So, and I didn't want to and of course, Boss Man, I don't want to leave it all to him. It would be a lot. We'd be here all night if we didn't do this. So I had to do some prep work for getting the list all put together. So we'll have that. Hopefully, with that being said, we'll be able to get through the list much faster. But yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and get through it much faster tonight because I already did the pre-work for it. But we shall see. But I ended up staying late, and I ended up having to rush to get home. Right, you still gotta, still doing the thing, just because of everything going on around me. I still have to look behind my shoulder, am I safe? Am I clear here? Finally made it home, and thankfully, Jazz, God bless her, fucking love her. She ordered a ton of sushi from a spot nearby that we really like, and it was fantastic. But I had to rush to get all that fishy goodness down my gullet, and I feel a little gassy. So if I do burp wet from occasion, I do apologize. I'm not this much of a slob. I promise. Let's see. What are your store hours? Our store hours are open from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For customer service hours, for any sort of contact hours, you're typically looking at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just because, again, that's the easy way to do it. What is this? Khajiit has wares if you has coin. Yes, I do. What's the name of the dude from Resident Evil 4, the merchant that was sell you stuff there? What you buying? I feel like that guy sometimes. Thanks, bro. Love my MGC4. Absolutely. In my opinion, Vortex is the best option for airsoft you can afford. Definitely with a warranty. That's true. No, that's a good opinion. That's a fair opinion. There's a lot of people have that same opinion too. Okay, it keeps going up, Thanks, Andy. Probably one of those CO2. Oh, okay. I know the one you're talking. Yeah, the SR4s. Oh, sorry, man. Those are currently sold out at the moment. Those were fucking cool. Mr. 7710, like he can attest to that for sure. But yeah, those are currently out at the moment. At the moment, they are. We do have CO2 pistols though, specifically the newest Glock 17, which honestly, I'm gonna glaze it a little bit. Glock, it's fucking cool, dude. It's sweet. I like it a lot. I love how responsive the Glock 17 is. The MOS 2, baby. You want to put an optic on there? There you go. Very easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Japanesey. My stomach is feeling a little queasy. I'm a rapper. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I should not be on stage. But these are CO2 powered. You can actually, you can see the magazine right there. CO2 powered. These things are snappy as all hell. 17 round magazine, and it's the MOS. So, put a slap in RMR, like a little pistol optic on. There's gonna be a breeze, right? These are not VFC OEM. These are instead going to be SRC. And honestly, I've been digging it. I've been digging a lot. They did a bang-up job with this. This is a fucking cool pistol. If you were looking for a really, really nice blowback sidearm and you couldn't decide what, I'd say go that one. Make it easy for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, just make it easy. You don't got to do anything other than clean it every once in a while and you're chilling. I especially like the fact that it already comes, too, with the pre-threaded outer barrel adapter right then and there. Slap a tracing in it. Done. You're literally done. You have nothing else left to do at that point. Just sit back, relax, and just pop some rounds off. Yeah, my Monster Bear 50 cals there. Definitely fun to use. Do you normally field that? How often? Or if you do, how often? Like, how many kills are you able to get with that thing? Just threw in my TM AKX and the roast my build Discord channel. Hey, nice. All right, guys, which one you like, AK or M4? Little Bush Airsoft. That's another great question. Okay, if we're talking like legit the M4, like as in the M4A1 versus any general AK, I'm gonna go any general AK. AKM, baby. AKM, specifically AKMS, with that underfolding stock, real wood furniture. That is my favorite. Second only to the original AKM. Field SR4 CO2 is sick as fuck. Yeah, that is a really fucking cool gun. Also, not picking he was simply known as the Merchant. There is no name for him. That's what I remember, right? Like there wasn't an official name for this dude. Have a good night, D&D. No worries, D&D. You have yourself a wonderful night, guys. Remember, we need to get 40 congruent viewers. We got 32 minutes left before we close out entries. Get those orders in. Do not miss out. You gotta make sure that you get those orders in. I'm proud Pinoy here. How many of us from Philippines present? Hands up. Someone Pinoy battling, baiting. What is going on? I sadly am not a Swagapino. I am the Mexican. But yeah, man. Like I do feel, like I have kind of met my genetic brethren or my genetic cousins anytime I hang out with Cisco or any of the Filipino, especially when there was like way more Filipinos working at GI. I was like, there's a lot of similarities between us. Like, this is kind of scary. And then sometimes you can't even tell the difference. I'm not gonna lie, when I first met Cisco, when he was still working as a salesman, I thought he was one of me. I thought he was a Mexican too. I really thought he was Mexican. To be fair, I also thought DJ was as well. DJ, if you're here, shout out, bro. Like I could have sworn, and then when he told me he wasn't, he blew my mind. He absolutely blew my mind that he was. I was like, what the hell, you're not? He's like, nah, man. I get it all the time though, and I'm like, you know what? Makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. My favorite M4 would be the modernized ones with the monolith. No, that's a very popular. I mean, we live in the good old U.S. of A, baby. So yeah, you're gonna. That's gonna be a pretty common sentiment shared by a lot of, especially those that are of us that that play a lot, like airsofters in general, M4s, ARs, right? Like, I mean, if you would have asked ARs, my answer might have been a little different. I think I still might have gone with the AK, but I am a sucker for some retro ARs and M16s, brother. I love the old school, the vintage shit, dude. Like, I love that stuff. Give me a car 15, like an XM177 or a 733, any day, baby. I will gladly take that over any modernized AR in a heartbeat. I don't care. I will die on that hill. It's just way more of a vibe. Carry handle gang for life, if you know what I'm saying. How's LA? I moved out of there a few months ago. Dat fan. LA right now, I'm not gonna lie, is a little scary. You know, it does kind of feel a little tense. I'll say that. It feels a little tense. I don't want to get too into details. Obviously, that's not what the stream is for. But it does feel a little tense. We've already known some people within our families, friends, groups that have unfortunately been wrongfully taken. But I mean, you know, like life, unfortunately, we do have to move on. You know, there are still things that we got to do. You know, I still got to go to work. You know, we still got to do what we got to do. But, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is, you know, unfortunately. I just hope nothing happens while I'm trying to get to work, because, man, that would suck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to, I'm like, officer, please. I just want to go to work. Like, I'm going to be late. I'm going to call. I was like, guys, I think I'm going to be late today. You know what I mean? But it's okay. It's not nowhere near as, like, bad. It's complicated. It's a complicated answer. Scar L's use M4 mags. I think that counts. No, it does not. Happy Ghost Ninja. It absolutely does not. A bit much at the moment. You know what? We'll say that. That is a good way of putting it, Dark Tree. That is a good way of putting it. My HB husband. What does HB stand for? I'm gonna say husband. My husband got detained for taking a sip. What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean? What the hell? Brother. What do you mean CQB M4 like GBR, HPA, or AG? Probably AG. Okay. Started gunner more like high. Let's see, how do you use that one as well? It's that one as well. It's that one as well. Philippine, and I have a Spanish. That's another thing too. Sometimes you can't even tell. They'll have a last name like Perez, and you're like, fuck, like that gives me nothing. As far as my 50 cal, I don't field it currently. Just plinking. It's an all metal version, so it's a little bulky to carry on field. Dude, the workout though. You know that workout that you'll be getting though. You bring it to the field, dude. Giga Chad, absolutely. Scrolling down. Homeboy. Okay, I was like, husband? You know what though? Homeboys, like, and homies, to an extent, are kind of like, you know, your significant other, to an extent, right? They know you the best. Isaias doesn't know the younger gen. No, I can read. Thank you very much, Happy Ghost Ninja. Ask them. No, I'm not following. I'm not even. I almost said that out loud, Christian Ocampo. No, I was so close. I know it's not the same thing. I know it's not. I know it's not. I've fallen for this once before. I've played these games before. That's not happening again. It's not happening for real. I'm old and round shaped, so not the easiest thing to carry. That's fair. I can just see myself just doing some bench press, you know, with an M82, you know. What's your favorite AEG at the moment? Bennett Airsoft. Favorite AEG. Give me a minute to think about that, guys. We have 26 minutes before we close out. 40 viewers. We need them 40 viewers tonight. Get on the horn. Let people know that they gotta be watching right now, and keep it that way, so we can do tonight's dang giveaway. We can do the gosh dang giveaway. And if any of you guys thought about it, I don't know. I mean, it seems still very simple to use at the end of the day, but I will take that advice and then pass it up. You know, I have no qualms about that at all. I still am like able to go on the website. I've always been able to like find what I needed to. Then no problem. But then again, that's my experience. Not everyone has that same experience. So yeah, no, that's a fair criticism. Activate the view bots. Hey, you know what? As far as I can tell, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. As long as we got views, that's all that matters, baby. It's in this day and age of YouTube. That's all that matters. Are there any? But to answer your question, what is my favorite AG at the moment? I mean, I've been really liking the new BG. The Type A rifles. They look so sick. But barring that, MDC4 Mark II, because I own one and it's fucking sweet. I love the MDC4 Mark II. Echo 1 PMG, I own that one too. It's such a fun meme gun, you know what I mean? It's so hilarious. And then 3, I have, it's just because it's in my personal collection. I have, you know what? No, I'm gonna say, fuck, that's how. You know what? I'll leave it at those two, just to, one that's slightly more practical, one that's definitely more of a meme gun, for sure. More just when I'm feeling silly, you know? I want to be a silly Billy. Oh, man, I got a freaking headache. Staring out of the lights, I swear, they'll mess you up, man. They'll mess you up in the long run. High end, if you want good externals, look for it. That's not a bad option, honestly. We need a video of Subway surfers on the side of the slide. What the? Happy goes into, what the hell? Your ADHD cannot be that bad. Where you need to have a music video, or you need to have Subway surfers just going on in the background just to keep your attention. Dude, I'm going to say, this is going to be the most boomer thing I say. This is going to be the most boomer thing I say. I think the younger generation is cooked, bro. Like, when it comes to their attention span, brother. Like, I feel like I got to, like, jingle some keys or something, you know what I mean? Like, have you guys seen that Markiplier video? Or he's like, no, pay attention. And he has, like, keys, and he's jingling them. Look at the keys. And then he's trying to, like, talk about something serious. He's like, no, don't look away, right? And it's working. It works. I thought it was a joke. No, it's real. These kids' attention spans, dude, like, you can't, like right now, what is it? If you don't capture a viewer, and this is in terms of, like, short-form content, too. If you don't capture the audience's attention within the first 3 seconds, they will turn away. You got it. And sometimes it feels like you can't, if you captured it in the first second. You know, if you don't do that in the first second of a video, they'll immediately just scroll up, right? Let's watch something else. Like, it's tough, bro. That's, like, not even good tough. That's just, like, tough, you know? That's hard. That's difficult. For real, when I'm watching YouTube videos, I have to either do something or I go to bruh. Happy goes Ninja. Why? You can choose not to be that way. You can choose not to. You have the power. You have the capability. Just turn it off. It's not even that's own fault, man. It's not even its fault. I genuinely believe that it is the fault of the parents for allowing the kids to access. I'm gonna say it again. This is gonna be another thing. I think parents who give their kids iPads way too young, I don't know, man. I'm just saying there's a huge stage or portion of a child's developmental stage where, if again, like, they need to have that sort of nourishment, and it's a lot easier, and it really helps fundamentally if they're exposed to more calming material when they're growing up. Like, it's worked. It's worked, you know? I'm not saying it's going to prevent ADHD entirely. That's still going to be a thing no matter what. But man, like, dude, it's not even funny. Like, I genuinely think that meme of the iPad kids, like, it's true though, because I've seen it happen in first place, where, like, kids will start acting and parents immediately just throw an iPad, right? Or throw a phone. And it's like, that's the only thing that gets them to, like, be quiet. It's like, what the hell? What the frick? I'm not saying that they shouldn't have it. Of course they should have access to it at some point, but, like, come on now. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta, you know, do something else, right? You gotta do something else. I'm pretty young, and I mean, I don't think my attention span is cooked. That's because airsoft ghillie sniping has taught me patience and timing. So again, it's activities like that, like airsofting, specifically, like stuff like that, that I think, or even hunting, I would say, fishing. I know, I sound like a big boomer right now, you know, like back in my day. Well, it's true though. I loved fishing, man, and I think fishing, like, taught me how to be a little bit more patient. Don't get me wrong, I am an impatient fisherman in general. You know, I'm very much like, I want to catch that fish, bro. Like, I want to catch that fish. I want to eat that. Like, whatever's on the end of my line, I want to eat that. I want to take that home, make some tacos out of that, and eat that for dinner, you know? But I do know how to be patient. Like, I can zone out, I can tune out, no problem. I've always had that ability to just be like, go to my nothing box, right? Go to my nothing box, and I'm not thinking about anything. Thoughts, like, no thoughts, head empty, you know? Like, it's a great place to be, brother. It's a great place to be. It's true. The study is the first 5 years the most important to everything, especially language. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys, we got 20 minutes. Get those viewers up. Make sure that you guys are watching and sharing this around to as many people as possible. 40 congruent viewers, baby. 40 congruent viewers. We need that. We need that shit. YouTube Shorts mess kids up, then Insta mess it up more for like everyone. I know. No, I get that. I would agree to that. I would agree to that as well. Scrolling up. VFC AK100 series, though, Jesus. Oh yeah, that would be sweet. That would indeed be sweet. You know what? Running the MCU Jones Shock with a DMR drum mag and a riot shield is a dream of mine. Keep that dream alive. Keep that dream alive, brother. Scrolling up. Make sure I'm missing anything. Okay, I think we should be all caught up on all those. Yeah, I think it means homeboy. How would you feel if I brought a mini SPR to the store? I think that'd be kind of cool. Are you gonna put the SPR rail on your freaking AAP? If I'm predicting it now, if that's what I'm gonna see, I'm gonna be like, brother, bro, keep your birth certificate with you, man. What the fuck? That's funny as fuck. Okay, husband. I think that's what I thought too. I thought it stood for husband. You have to read, sing, and talk to your baby. That's what I've been seeing, man. That's what I've been seeing. By now, I'm just going to get every device in my household to play this live stream so I can get this started already. Well, the deadline is going to be a hard 8:30. It's going to be and I do mean extra sharp cheddar cheese 8:30. You know what I mean? Extra sharp 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Man, I hope the PRS light fits my G&G when I get it. Oof. I think it will. I'm betting it will. It will. Guys, remember, get those last minute entries, and every $50 you spend will be getting you 2 entries though into tonight's giveaway, which is happening in literally just 18 more minutes. Don't miss out. Get those orders in. You don't wanna miss out. I'm telling you now. Anyone can take home the grand prize. It can be you. It could be anyone watching this live stream. And remember, if you're not watching the stream, you automatically forfeit if you're not watching. You automatically forfeit because you need to be here in order to claim the prize. If you are not here, you can't claim the prize. And if you can't claim the prize, you're not going to win, period. No matter how many entries you have, you need to be here watching. So even that one guy that only has one order in, right? He's only got that one $20 entry. Guess what? You're here watching the stream. This camera's bugging me. Why is that moving like that? Oh, I see. Hold on. Computer malfunction. There we go. Stay. There we go. Any $20 or greater order, right? Like I've been saying, if you just have the one and you're here watching, congrats. You already have a higher chance of winning than anyone who's not watching. And they might even have 200 entries. It don't matter if they're not here. It don't matter if they're not here. You know how you could get a real mount for the Saga? I'll put a fake EOTech on it. I'm being for real. Room tour? I'm gonna be real. It's actually a pretty small room. This is what we use as our guest bed, or our guest room. But this also kind of doubles up as like an office space for myself and also for Jazz as well. There's like a few things on display. I have like a few of my Gunpla like on the right or on the left of me, but that's pretty much about it. I don't have like a ton of stuff. Right now, it's usually just like a lot of like office supplies and stuff. I keep it pretty clean in here though. We generally do a good job of like keeping it clear. There was that one guy I remember too that was like, for whatever reason, he was just like bagging on me. Do you guys remember this? It was like a few months ago. There was this one guy that was just bagging on me like crazy because I was doing laundry beforehand and there was like a pile of like unfolded clothes there, and I was like, and he's like, oh, you should stop doing this and start folding and cleaning your room. I was like, what the frick are you on about, dude? The hell, you're not my dad, fuck off. I'm not winning tonight, but I'm still here with no entries. Hey, you know what? Appreciate the view nonetheless, man. Y'all like trains? I do actually. If I could, I would actually like to have like a miniature train. That'd be pretty sweet. Gunpla showcase. I don't have enough on display right now. Majority of my Gunpla is actually in like a big ass container in the garage. There's no way right now I have enough space for it. The plan is once I'm able to move all of my streaming equipment into the garage, once I get the garage cleaned out and cleared out entirely, and it's just going to be my things that are in there, the plan is put in the stream setup, put in a new PC, because I actually do want to get myself an actual PC. Maybe even put in a new TV at somewhere so I can actually have like my PS5 there as well. And I'd love to be able to start streaming PS5, which I did actually capture or get a capture card that looked pretty cool. So hopefully I'll be able to start streaming my my gameplay as well. Maybe on like Wednesdays or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Right? Maybe I can go ahead and do like a Wednesday stream as well. You never know, right? But I would love to have like a section not only just for all my airsoft guns on display, like out in the open so you can see it, right? So it's a really, really cool freaking armory. But I also want to have all my Gunpla kits like on display as well. I would love to do that. I would love to have all my kits on display. Because right now all I have is, let's see, on the left, what do I have? I have heavy arms. I have RX-79G ground type, RX-78-2, RGM-79. That's the regular type. Zaku F2, and I have the RGM-79 ground type. Yeah. RGM-79. GMs are like my favorite type of mobile suit. I love Gundams. Specifically, the RX-79 is my favorite. 1 Year War is the absolute best, and you can't tell me otherwise. But yeah. How many airsoft guns do you have? Ooh, Little Bush Airsoft. That is a... I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I lost count. Definitely more than... If we're counting pistols, right? Not just rifles and everything in between, but also pistols as well, sidearms. I think I'm like right around 40, maybe a little more. I don't know. I'd have to double check. I will send you pic of my layout in Gen chat for you. Oh, absolutely. Valorant Wednesdays. Hell no, Happy Ghost Ninja. I'm not playing that great. Hell no. Valorant. Hell no, dude. I'm not playing Valorant. No, thank you. I'm good. If anything, maybe Helldivers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. I was playing a little bit of Helldivers the other day, and I don't know. It just. Maybe it's because I need to actually just dedicate time to play with friends. I just wasn't having as much fun with it as I thought. You know what I mean? I don't know. It could be maybe me just getting in my old age. I'm becoming jaded. But I'm just like, man, what I wouldn't do right now. I would kill to play some like old school games right now, dude. That's what I love, man. That's what I love. Lavi, love your videos. I'm new to Airsoft, but I love it. I have a VSR 10 coming to my house tomorrow. Hey, Lavi, that's what's up. Appreciate the views, man. Appreciate the views every single time, no matter what. I will always appreciate the viewership and the support that you guys give. Okay, I see we're at 41 congruent viewers. Make sure to bump up those likes as well. But don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Keep those views there, man. Keep the views there. Because if we lose the views, you know, maybe no giveaway then. Nice. My dad builds the GMs. Dude, same. I love GMs. 1 to 144th high grade is like my usual go-to just because, again, I'm not going to spend more on a freaking master grade. You know what I mean? Like, what the frick? Hell no, dude. I mean, if you're into that, then cool. Go for it. But, I don't know. High grades just feel like fairly inexpensive, very accessible. And especially recently because I want to start kit bashing now. I think I've gotten to the point where I can actually start combining stuff together, maybe changing the polycaps so that I can actually start mixing and matching different kits and such. And then, of course, do some custom paint jobs, baby. Custom paint jobs. I want to start doing some, like, modern camo on, like, a lot of, like, the GM stuff and a lot of the Zakus. Like, really capture the war behind the 1 Year War, if that makes any sort of sense. What the fuck? You want old school games? The OG Wolfenstein 3D. Actually, you know what? Wolfenstein is pretty cool, dude. Wolfenstein is base as fuck. You know what? I did like not new, but I did like the Wolfenstein games that came out like a couple years ago, like 2015, like around PS4 era. Like those were fun as fuck, dude. I actually really liked those games. Third one, not as much, but the first two, yeah, I had a lot of fun, especially the first one. I actually had a lot of fun with those two, and I played the old Wolfenstein as well. Those are real fun. Real grades better? No, they're not. Saw a mod for Helldivers with Miku Explosions and Miku Beam, and it's like, dude, I have seen that as well. That shit is hilarious. Scrolling up. Make sure I'm missing it. Okay, we should be caught up. Oh, guys, it's 39 viewers. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We need 40, so keep it up at 40. And now we're going down even more. Guys. 40, there we go. Don't let it go nowhere. All right, we need them 40 views at the bare minimum. We need that shit. We need that immediately. Guys, remember, take advantage while you can. Any $20 or greater order, and you're in. $20 or greater order, and you are automatically in. There's no additional cost of entry. You are just automatically entered into the giveaway. Again, I'll leave a link to the rules one more time during these last 10 minutes before we close out entries and we begin the raffle process. All right? All right. Make sure I'm missing things. Scrolling up. Wow, my throat really hurts. Oh, God. I always sound like that guy that tries to sell Obi-Wan death sticks. You want to buy some death sticks? No, I don't want to buy any death sticks. I don't want to sell you any death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life? I want to go home and rethink my life. I love that line. It's like my favorite line in episode 2. Isaias, what do you think about the Wolverines MTW HPA? It's good, Noah De La Cruz. Which, by the way, good to see you, Noah De La Cruz. It's good. I've never had, ever in the time that we've been carrying them, any issues with them ever coming, like ever coming back. So they're fucking great. With the built-in tank stock, yeah, same. No issues still. Is for orders placed recently or only tonight? Recently. Well, like I said at the beginning of the stream, we're counting orders that were placed from the 27th till tonight. The 27th till tonight. Again, this is unprecedented that we do this many entries, but we did have to because, again, we've been having to postpone it. Oh, excuse me. But yes, from the 27th till the 12th, tonight, in a few minutes. That is the deadline we are looking at. That is the time frame we are looking at. Most of my Gunpla stuff I buy is to Kit Bash. I think the only Gundam I haven't messed with is my Barbados. Yeah, no, I think Barbados by itself already looks pretty cool. I'll be honest though, I still like the OG like 1 Year War Universal Century. I think that's still like Gundam's like cream of the crop, you know. Like again, Iron Blooded Orphans, really fun, really cool. But I definitely can tell that is like that one, and I would say, I might get a little Seed, Iron Blooded Orphans, Wing, and yeah, those, and not really so much 00, maybe a little bit, but not as much. But those are definitely a lot more like the easier shows to kind of ease your way into it. I don't know what it is, man. That's another thing about kids that I can't stand. Why do y'all refuse to watch anything that has just slightly older animation? You just watch stuff from back then. I promise you, it will change the way you view things. All right. Gnarls, I just bought the PP19 drum mag. Hey, that's what's up, baby. I'm excited not to have to reload during day games. Yeah, no, that is the fundamental point for going with the drum mag. Good choice. Why reload the mag when you can reload the gun? That's fair. Awesome. That means I'm good to go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, guys. 7 more minutes. Get those orders in. Remember, every $50 gets you 2 entries in the giveaway. That's that bonus promotion, baby. That's that bonus promotion you don't want to sleep on. Answer that one as well. But yeah, no, I would say like out of all the Gundam series, again, my absolute favorite would 100% be 8th MS team. If I have to rank them, 8th MS team. Well, yeah, you know what? I'll say 8th MS team is number 1. I'll count OVAs. 8th MS team is number 1. Number 2, War in the Pocket. 3, even though this technically speaking should be number 1, the original Mobile Suit Gundam series, the original from 1979, even the dub is actually really well done. You know what I mean? I actually prefer the dub when it comes to Gundam stuff generally. Not all, but generally I do. Those are like top 3 for me. Again, 8th MS team, War in the Pocket, 0080, and the original Mobile Suit Gundam series. Those are like my top 3 for sure. I love those. Close 4th though. Close would have to be 0083 Stardust Memories. That one's really good. Loved Unicorn. I absolutely loved Unicorn. It was fantastic. I grew up originally watching Gundam Wing when it first aired on the Toonami block. I was super young, but I was like constantly trying to find videos for it. Dude, I loved Gundam Wing as well. But I know now it's like obviously a very flawed series. I did watch Seed as well and Seed Destiny. Seed Destiny was boo-boo. Seed was okay. It was just okay. What else? Iron Blood Orphans was good. I actually did enjoy that one a lot. What else have I watched? I'm trying to think of like all of them off the top of my head. Victory was pretty good as well. I did like F90. F90 was actually a pretty solid movie. I love the animation in that one. I just wish they did more with it. Turn A was actually pretty damn good, surprisingly. I had low expectations for Turn A, and it blew them out of the water. What else did I watch? I saw the Astray series. That was okay. The only thing from the Cosmic Era that I really liked was Stargazer. Stargazer was freaking fantastic. I just wish they did more with it. Oh, Gundam Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, baby. December Sky and Bandit Flower. Ooh, brother. Oh, the grunt suits. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. So I actually showed Jazz, because she got into the original Gundam series. We watched it together. She was really into it, and then I showed her Thunderbolt, and she actually was like crying during December Sky. It's a really it's actually some Giga Chat uploaded on YouTube. If you ever have the time, just go look up Gundam Thunderbolt. It's on YouTube, right? Some guy uploaded the whole movie. It's in I think the title is in a different language, but it's in dub, right? It's the English dub for it, so it's really good. That movie is a tearjerker for sure. It's an absolute tearjerker, especially if you know nothing going into it. Highly recommend you check it out. You want to shout when you want a short but good Gundam suit? Yeah, 8 minutes. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone should watch Evangelion. First scene in the end. Oh, no, Happy Ghost. I know what you're trying to do for. No, reloading is fun though. Room around. I do like reloading on some guns, not all guns. If you've ever had to change the box mag out for a 249 and get it perfect, bro, like that's annoying as fuck. And that's coming from a guy that loves LMG. Do you have the MTW in stock by the chance? Yeah, we have MTWs in stock. So yeah, go play Duck Hunt on the original Nintendo. Dude, honestly, Duck Hunt, fucking fun game still to the day, man. That's the thing. It don't matter. It's still a fun game. Isaias, let plant Airsoft. What? Oh, let's plant. Okay. I hear distinct like Thunderbolt. No, baby, you know I'm gonna mention Thunderbolt. I wanted to go BB Wars but it fall on the weekend of the 60-hour MSW. Please do another. Honestly, Gnarls, there are plans. There are plans for us to do another one later on this year. So just keep your eyes and ears peeled, if you know what I mean. 30% Thunderbolt. The manga has so much content they can still milk. No, my freaking Thunderbolt is awesome, dude. What are you talking about? Yes, the manga still exists, but I watch things. I don't want to have to read everything per se. All right, you know what? I like them. They haven't even canceled Thunderbolt either. They haven't canceled it. They had to put it on hiatus, but apparently they are gonna do with part 3. So we'll see where that goes. Guys, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. You guys need to make sure that you get those orders in. Oh my goodness. 2 more minutes in. I'm fucking dying over here. 2 more minutes, and then we close out entries, and then I'm going to immediately start transferring everything on over to the random.org list. Guys, what happened to our views? It's 34. What happened? We were at 40. Come on now. We need to do it. Bump up those views, baby. If you want to do it tonight, we got to bump up them views. Would y'all recommend lithium-ion batteries or LiPo batteries? Either or would work. LiPo, typically you'll have less milliamperage, while lithium ions, usually you'll find the majority of them are in a slightly higher milliamperage. So, depends, really. Bump up those views, guys. Again, only 33 viewers. What's happening? What are we doing here? Have we lost the plot? I don't know. Oh, G Gundam. That's right, baby. G Gundam. Absolutely, dude. Freaking Shining Gundam was my absolute favorite for a long time. It was a long time. I know, DJ. Yeah, it was. What the fuck? Like, everyone disappeared immediately. They better show up. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Where is everybody? I don't see them. Where are they? I don't see them. I'm still here. No, yeah, I definitely see you, Crazy J. You're definitely still here. I know you're here. I know you never left. You've been here since the beginning. Oh no. 37. Okay, there we go. Fucking Jesus, at the last second. Fucking hell, what the hell? 41. Now it's okay. Cool. It's 8:30. That's it. Deadline's up. We're gonna begin putting this list together. I have the majority of the total entry. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hold on. There we go. I have the normal entries. I'm just gonna be putting in my bonus entries that I have here, and then we'll be able to get this party started, if you know what I mean. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. You know, it's just funny. It's funny. Anyway, moving on. Bonus entries. So this is 14. Control C. There we go. What the frick? Hold on. Why is that so big? Here we go. 14 times. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. This guy has 2. He has 2 entries. Two entries, and we got this guy who's got 8 entries. Hot damn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. This guy's got 4. There we go. Hot hit for confirm. Yes, guys, remember to go ahead and do a live check right now. Make sure the scrubber's all the way to the end. You don't wanna miss out. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna miss out. Make sure you're actually live. We've had that happen a few times before, and we don't want the repeat for everyone else. So just make sure to keep that in mind that you are checking that. 10 entries for this guy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, this guy got 20? Hot damn, brother. Hot damn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. That's 20. This guy has 4. Almost there, guys. Just doing the bonus entries. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Sweet. This guy has 8 entries. Hot damn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. This guy's got 8. These next 2 people have 8. Good for them. Good for them. Good for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right, the next guy also got 8. Good for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And then this next guy has only 4. I mean, still a lot. Still a good amount. 4. All right, cool. That should be all. All right, so I'm gonna be real with you guys. It is gonna be a lot of entries today. It's accumulated. It's been accumulating for some time. I'm gonna put this into. See, just confirm this is it. Okay. Making sure that we don't have any last minute ones as well before I put it all into random.org. That should be it, but just in case. Just in case. Ugh. We should be good, though. We should be good. Yeah, right now it should be looking at like we're at 546 entries. God damn. Damn, baby. That's a lot. This might be one of those nights where we end up like having to wait a while before we find the winner. So it should be it though. It should be good. But just in case, you never know. You never know. Yeah, see all option planning on buying. I'll answer some questions in the meantime. You guys wanted to ask questions. See y'all's opinion. I'm planning on buying Amoeba Striker sniper rifle. Is it worth it? It's a unique gun. It's got some pretty cool features that you don't really see too often on many other guns as well. I like the design. It's very comfortable. It's a cool sniper rifle. I would say if you were looking for a sniper rifle, that's definitely not a bad option, to be honest. There is support for it. If I remember correctly, I believe it takes AEG springs, which is pretty freaking cool, right? VSR 10 spec, inner barrel and bucking, which is really, really nice. Yeah, man. I would say if you were thinking about getting a sniper rifle that was a little bit different from your traditional VSR 10 platform, you don't have to worry about building it out externally other than just putting on accessories like an optic or like a bipod, then I would say absolutely, yeah. Go for it. What's the best GBR DMR? That's tough to answer because not a ton of GBBR like 308 guns. They exist, but they're just not as plentiful, so it's really hard to go ahead and do a comparison right now. I never knew YouTube has their own emojis. I didn't know that either. Thank you for telling me. I did not even know that. Now I'm gonna have to look at that as well. Happy Ghost Ninja, don't feel left out. I didn't know that either. VSR. Okay, here's the thing that I'll say. Here's the thing that I will say about VFC though. And I know, and I've said this before on many streams, but it does feel like the Gasolite community is very, very tribal in the sense of they like this one system and anything else is terrible, and they'll go on the forums and immediately talk shit about everything else. Not saying that's true of everybody, because I'm fairly confident that's not the case, but they are a very loud minority that does exist out there. I would say that every person I know that does gas up VFC a lot, no pun intended, they do seem, I will notice, I have seen, especially if it's like older stock, that a lot of the ones that they have are just usually there's some type of problem they're encountering on the field. I will say that, you know what I mean? I will say that. Granted, I understand the appeal for it, right? Especially if you're trying to go for absolute realism, right? Absolute realism. I only chose it because it's one of the only options available. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like a ton of availability for it, Readily available. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Not a ton of options that exist out there. It's a very noob-friendly platform. Can take down with my eyes closed. That's what I've heard before. It's a very easy takedown process as well. So there is that. There is indeed that. Only gas replicas I have are pistols. I definitely want a GVR eventually, though. Crazy J, I feel like everyone should at least have one in their armory, I feel like, at some point in the future. Gonzalo de Santiago. No, giveaway did not finish. The entry to get in is finished. I'm just confirming right now that there's no last minute entries in before we go ahead and get this party started. Just want to make sure there's nothing else left. Honestly, can't wait. Hopefully they will be able to fix. Yeah, man. Again, as long as you're still under warranty, absolutely, dude. Absolutely, we'll be able to go ahead and get it up and running for you. No problem for you. You know what I mean? The MGC4s, man. You know what I mean? That's our baby. That's our baby. You're gonna get a working MGC4, man. And I'm just sorry that it even happened to you in the first place. You know what I mean? But you know what? That's what the warranty is for. Just in case something completely random or happenstance seems to happen to you, at least you're covered. At least you are covered. Okay, let's see here. Give me 1 second. Just want to make sure that we're not missing anything. Okay, cool. Just getting some last minute confirmation here, guys. No worry, we're all good. My son has GBR Scar Age, so I try to find it. It's definitely fun. Yeah, no, dude, I've tried them before. They're freaking hilarious. They're freaking awesome. They do feel really good. I understand the appeal for the VFCs believe me. Any gas blowback in general, right? It's always going to be way more realistic of an experience compared to like the AGs, right? For me, I definitely see the way that the airsoft market is turning, how it's very much going to be cloning and using the MWS, the Tokyo Marui MWS, as that gold standard, right? That everyone's going to be making their own clones of or repros of. It just makes sense, you know what I mean? Like it makes sense. Like yeah, I could see that being the thing. I could definitely see that being like this the what everyone's going to eventually end up gravitating towards. So yeah, it definitely makes sense. Let's see here. And just give it a second here, guys. Just want to confirm any last minute entries just to be sure. Okay, let's see here. Almost there, guys. Don't worry. We'll get this party started soon enough. Once the drawing starts, please hold the chat for the winner. Yes, please. Thank you. And of course, thank you. Make sure we go ahead and do a live chat as well. I can't tell you the amount of times that there have been people that wanted to claim it and I wanted to give it to them, but they weren't watching live and they missed their window of opportunity. So just make sure that we are, claiming it on time. You know what I mean? That we are moving the scrubber all the way to the right. If you don't know what that is, just grab the little bar, right, where it's indicating on the video, and just all the way to the right, or just do a live check. Just tap live, and it'll automatically send you to the delay. Our guns under the warranty, even though the orange tip gets removed. Technically speaking, the warranty is voided once the orange tip is gone. You know what I mean? Once the orange chip is removed, that's it. There's no more warranty. You can try contacting us, and we might be able to go ahead and help you out potentially. But generally speaking, once that orange tip is gone, that's pretty much about it. Here are the things that generally for most airsoft brands will void your warranty. Mess with the orange tip. Any sort of tampering with the gun internally. You know what I mean? Once you start swapping parts out. Or if we see that, this is definitely like a user error thing where like you ran it over with a car, or like you bent the whole gun, like, you know what I mean? Like that just don't happen. You know what I mean? Like something happens there, so that's not covered under warranty. But generally speaking, once you remove the ownership, there's typically no warranty on there. But again, you can always contact us and we might be able to help you out still. It always depends. It's a case by case type deal. It's always what we recommend. DMing us, Discord, Instagram, Facebook. You can also use the live chat function on our website as well. Right. I'm gonna add all these. All right, if I had the last minute entries in here, cool. All right, it's gonna be a lot of entries, guys. It's gonna be a lot of entries, like a lot. All right, so how many times are we gonna randomize? We're gonna be doing it exactly. Let's go here. Oh, there we go. One more. One last one. There we go. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. Scene. All right, cool. We're gonna be randomizing it exactly. 1, 2. Fuck, it's a high roll. 6, 5, 5, 11. We're gonna be doing it 11. Damn, 11 times, brother. All right. I'm not gonna spend too much time going through it because it's a lot of entries. If for whatever reason you feel, what the frick? Hold on. There we go. Oh, hold on. Let me just. There we go. Those last ones. 3 each. Okay. Hold on. Let me know. Let's do this. Let's do this way. Hold on. 1 second. Let's randomizer. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do this instead. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Let me just put this here. Okay, let's see here. Put this all together. Total entries. 17. Okay, and then we do this guy 3 times. This one, these guys took advantage of the promotions. That's why. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's almost here, guys. Almost done, guys. Trying to go through this as fast as I can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This guy gets 11. Damn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn. Okay, cool. This is the last guy. This is the last guy. Promise. Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, cool. Damn. That's a lot. That's a lot of entries, bro. All right. File. We're gonna do this. Copy that up. Now we got the whole comprehensive list here. Got the whole comprehensive list. All right. Put that all right there. All right, sweet. We got the last minute bonus entries too in there. I'm gonna do this as well. All right, so I'm gonna go through this list real quick, just so you guys can see. Again, if you don't see your entries here, don't freak out. Just DM us. And for whatever reason, on the small microscopic chance that your entries are not here, you'll be entered into next week's giveaway. So we're going to go all the way to the top. All the way to the top. All right, there we go. It's a lot of entries, guys. It's a good amount. We might be here for a while. Okay, winner does not get signed Isaias feet pics. No, that's not happening. That ain't happening, brother. That ain't happening. Okay, I'm only gonna go through this once, just so we don't keep up our East Coast people. And we're gonna, you know what, tonight it's gonna be different because we have so many entries. We won't do 5 minutes time to claim it. We'll only do 1 minute. We'll only do 1 minute to go in and claim your prize. So remember, make sure that you are looking, you know what I mean? You are listening to make sure that if your order number is called, full name and last four digits of your telephone number are put down in this YouTube live chat. That is how we confirm that it is indeed you, right? That has made that order. That it is you trying to claim it. Trying to break the record for the longest GI Joe. This honestly probably will be the longest one. Watch it be the shortest one now that I say that, right? All right, I've gone through the list. That's it. All right, I'm gonna begin this process so that we don't keep Boss Man and the East Coast boys up too late. Best of luck to everyone. Let's hold the chat, please. Let's hold the chat. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pause music. Let's hold the chat too. Let's hold the chat, and make sure you are live. Let us get on into the party. Why does it keep opening Discord? I don't want to open Discord right now. There we go. All right, 11 times. Right, here we go. Number one. 621 entries. Damn. All right. Make sure you are live. Scrolling down. That's 1. That's 2. That's 2. That's 3. That's 3. Remember, winner's only going to have 1 minute to claim it. It's going to be a long time. We're going to have a long list here. That's 4. We've done it exactly 4 times. 4 times. Or that's 5. We've done it 5 times. It's going to be 6. Just did it 6. 6 is going to be 7. 7. It's going to be 7. 7. Come on. 8. And that's going to be 8. It's going to be 9 times right now. We just did it 9. 9 times. 10 second to last. Ooh, there we go. All right. First winner, we're going to call out. Remember, only 1 minute to claim it. This person will only have 1 minute to claim their prize. Let me just have this ready. There we go. Was out the way. All right, the first winner we're going to call as tonight's winner for the live stream giveaway is 1318-495. 1318495. This is who we are looking for. It is right now 50. You have until 51 to claim it. 1318495. All right, we'll just turn 51 as soon as I said that. Okay, 52. We went to 852. 1318495. 1318495. Only 1 minute to claim it. They'll have until 52 to claim it. If this is you, we're looking for full name and last four digits of your telephone number. Full name and last four digits of your telephone number. Full name, last four digits of your telephone number. If they don't show, we're gonna have to spin it again. I do apologize in advance, but this is the name we're looking for. And you've had all this time to get those entries in. You better make sure you have that order information ready to go. Okay. I don't know. Oh, he's not here. I do apologize, but we must move on. 1318467. 1318467. That is the new winner that we're going to call. Hopefully he is here. This is who we're looking for. 1318467. He has until 53. 1318467. Is he here? Is he here? I don't know. We'll find out. 1318467. 1318467. I'm not seeing anybody in the chat right now. Full name and last four digits of a telephone number. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to start getting ready for the next one if he's not here. If he's not here. 1318467. 1318467. I don't know. Oh, I have to spin again. I do apologize, person, but we're going to have to move on. 1318697. 1318697. This is who we're looking for. 1318697. That is who we are looking for. Full name and last words of your telephone number. Under 854, I'm calling it. At 854, I will be calling it. And I have this ready. 1318697. 1318697. 1318697. Is this you? Full name and last words of your telephone number. That's what we need. That is what we are looking for. You only got a few seconds. Oh, skipping it. We are going to be skipping it. Damn. Okay. Yep, skipping it. Next one. 1318434. 1318434. New winner of tonight's live stream giveaway. If you are here, you got to make sure that you're watching. 1318434. I hope you're here watching. I hope you are. You have until 55. Have until 55. A few seconds left. 1318434. Full name and last words of a telephone number. That's what we're looking for. That's who we're looking for. 1318434. Okay, since that one got a little bit delayed, he'll have until 56 technically. He didn't even need the time. He didn't even need the extra time. He was ready. Congrats, Darwin's Arbiter. That is what I am talking about, my man. Absolutely. What? Diggity dog. He takes home the prize. You know what? I was expecting for this to go on way longer. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Damn, man, I am so glad that you were able to go in and claim that on time. Absolutely. We were so close to being like, because I saw the name and I was like, oh, I hope he's here still. Dude, yes, baby. Yes, baby. baby. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone, I want to give everyone a round of applause for Mr. Carlos Tejada, otherwise known as the famous Darwin's Arbiter. Congrats on pulling the win, baby. And thank you for having that information ready to go and you were paying attention too. All right, I'm so glad that you were able to have that info ready to go, right? Ready, primed, and ready to rock, baby. I'm glad that that was there. Thank you so much again. Yeah, fifth time, baby. From what we've noticed too, for future reference too, all right? And this is obviously something I know that all you guys, especially the mods and the regulators, do a really good job, right? You guys do a really good job of trying to let people know what we got going on. But I'm going to ask that everyone try to pull through on that front and really help out when it comes to letting people know what we got going on. That literally anyone, right? You saw that we went through a good amount of names before we were able to call Mr. Darwin's Arbiter. Anyone can be the next big winner of these live streams giveaways. But you got to be here, right? You got to be here to make sure that you are listening in so you can claim it. You know what I mean? Yeah, brother, I live here. That's what I'm talking about, dude. He lives here. He's been here like for a very, 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 very long time. Resident Darwin Arbiter for sure. Absolute resident. Has been with us for a very long time. And he knows, right? He's able to claim that dub again because he's here. Because he knows he's in tune with our Discord. He's in tune with our Instagram. He's here everywhere. You know what I mean? So help us spread the word to as many people as possible. Right? Even in our videos, we're trying to let people know to like, again, make sure that they are listening in for the live stream giveaways. You know what I mean? It's a very, very important. It does seem that for whatever reason, again, you know, YouTube is just very, very difficult to master in terms of being able to get the content out there and let it grow organically. So having you guys help out with the growth in terms of just resharing the video, being like, hey guys, new video on GI went live today, you know, and just put it on your stories, right? Takes less than a minute to do. That always helps out. Making sure you're subscribed, get the bell icon, of course. You're notified every time we drop new content. It really does mean a lot to us. It really, really, really does help out. Maybe it's time to make a YouTube video or show. Maybe we do a whole video as to like why. No, we don't want to necessarily like bash YouTube per se altogether, right? Because I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm not trying to shit talk anybody, but still, you know, that is something that I think we maybe could do as well. Like how to help Airsoft grow or something, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe some video along those lines. But anyway, again, congrats, Darwin's Arbiter. I'm so happy for you that you were able to pull the dub. And I'm very grateful right now for another big reason. You didn't keep us waiting like too long, you know what I mean? Like you were there, like again, we're able to find a winner fairly quickly. You know what I mean? All things considered, we've had less entries and we've had a longer time finding a winner as well, you know? Make a video so we can share a clip of all our testimonials to the short. Oh, okay. We can share a clip to all our testimonials and do the short. That would be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty cool. Spread the word, not your, what the fuck. Oh, that's funny, DJ. Yeah, I mean, I don't judge. I mean, hey, man, yeah, that's what I was saying. Why not? ¿Por qué no los dos? You know, people want to do what they're gonna do. You know, I'm not gonna yuck someone's yum. You know what I mean? Unless it's feet, that's just weird. I'm gonna play this. There you go. But yes, man, like I am thankful that I am not here, like, dude, like sweating my balls off to try to find a winner for tonight's giveaway. So thank you, Darwin's Arbiter, for being able to claim it early. I know you didn't have too much, not like you chose, you know, to be the winner. Like it's just, you happened to be there and you were listening. So just thank you. I honestly don't know what to request for anymore. You know what? Just say surprise me. Say surprise me. We'll get you something. We'll get you something nice. You know, we'll get you something nice. If I order something tonight, would I be able to pick it up tomorrow? Alvin 11. Strong possibility. Yes. Set your order for we'll call pickup, and we might be able to. It does depend on what the item is. Right? It really depends on what the item is. But yes, odds are more than likely we will have it at our location. So, you know, just saying. Congrats, my friends. See you all next week. Gotta go cook for my wife. No worries, she's 8 weeks pregnant. Oh my goodness, LGC, congratulations, dude. I had no idea that you and your wife were expecting. That is awesome, dude, and is always craving. Good thing I'm a great chef. Absolutely, dude. That's gonna be me in like a few years. How much you want to bet? I do most of the cooking in my house, so I definitely understand it, man. Go home, have yourself a wonderful night. Take care of your wife, and wish her the best of luck. And again, congratulations to you guys. I had no idea. Congrats, man. Want to use those 20s to get me an MTW? That's hilarious. Whisper in his ear when it's time. Did you know Airsoft GI hosts weekly giveaways? I know, right? Congrats on the pregnancy. So I want a pistol. You got pistol packages with extra mags. I got you. I'm looking for something for Milsim. Ooh, for Milsim? For extra magazine pistol packages. Let me look up under my Airsoft combos. For my Airsoft combos, what do I got so far? For pistol specifically, I know that there were a few magazine combos. Let's see here. Not Cthulhu's. That's not really a Milsim gun per se. I know we had a few, but let me see what I got. Got. Ooh, those would be pretty good. Those are not bad. We're looking at some high kappas, but I don't know if those are really going to be the Milsim, sort of setup that you're looking for. I'm thinking if you are going to go 2011, go for something like, something not as loud, maybe something a little more clean. Ooh, I mean, I would say this is a great pick in general. Should I do the strike or do we do the? You know what? Because I'm biased, right? And because you're saying Milsim, right? Which, in my mind, especially towards this time of the year, as it's, it's going to be hot right now because of summer, but as it cools down, right? Especially on the East Coast and what have you, or if you're residing in a place where it can get a little chilly, I would say having something like a Baba Yaga 2, right? That would be very, very helpful. You're not going to have to worry about the cooldown effect. This thing is resilient as all hell. These things kick like a mother. And they are, believe it or not, very fuel efficient. Very, very fuel efficient. And it actually does have a lower accessory rail here. So if you did want to go ahead and add, some other stuff to it, you can. You absolutely could. Right? I would say that would be my number one. I'll leave a link to that one. Alvin. I'm not sure what style of pistol platform you like, but I'm just going based off of what I think would work and be the most practical. That one I would say would probably be a good pick. I'd say, where is it? I know we had a few more. This one I would say is just banging because I love. If you want to go something like straight, like 100% like Glock, you know what I mean? There you go, Glock 19. You can go the Gen 5. This is in that exclusive tungsten gray color that we carry. This is nice. Comes included with the 2 extra magazines, so 3 mags total, which should be more than enough. Right, I'll leave a link to that one as well. It's a little bit pricier because obviously it's the official licensed one, but it is discounted still, so there is that. And I do like the VFC Glocks a lot. They work, man. You don't really have to do much to them at all. And if you did want upgrade parts for it, VFC G series upgrade components do exist as well for it. I would say though, the Baba Yaga 2 is still my favorite, man. It's still got to be my favorite package that you can get. I would say if you wanted to, this would probably be it. This is a field ready combo that we carry specifically for it. That same pistol, the Baba Yaga 2. You get the 2 magazines, you get the holster, and you get the flashlight that's compatible with it as well. So that way you have a little bit of something, Have a little bit of something to go off of, right? These are all really, really solid. I like these a lot. That's just another suggestion, again, for other types of combos you can. It's a little bit pricier of a combo, but it makes sense why. I would also say, let's see what else that I got here. I'm trying to find you a new secondary. What else would I say is pretty good? I think there might be a package for this, but let me double check that. I mean, those are like my best ones, to be honest. I really like those in terms of like a combo deal. Yeah, I would say, yeah. I mean, there's other pistols as well that you can get, and there's gonna be a lot of discounted items too. Remember, if you what color is that gray for the Glock? It's called tungsten gray. It's like a slightly bluish gray color. It's good. It's cool. It's fucking cool. I would say if you were interested, it's worth it, dude. Absolutely worth it. Remember, guys, you can still ask your airsoft related question, or if you guys just want to go and hang out, chillax until the end of the stream. Oh god, I have a massive headache. Feel free to go ahead and ask your question. Put the letter Q right in front of your question, so it makes it a lot easier for me to spot and identify whether it's airsoft related or not. You know, this is the giveaway's over. We're done with that portion. We can now just hang out, be in the present, chill out for the next 25 minutes before I close out the stream for tonight, and I start getting ready to head out for the gym. And hopefully we don't get raided. So hopefully. You have the original Saiga, right? We do carry it, but let me see if we have that still available. Le Saiga. Right now, the original Saiga is sold out. The only Saiga we're gonna have in stock right now is gonna be the Saiga SBS, which, in my opinion, is still the coolest Saiga because it's so small, it's so cute, right? But yeah, that's gonna be the only one we currently have right now. Yeah. Go put that into the chat. There we go. Persona, make sure to comment. This is the thing. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. No worries. And again, sorry I wasn't able to get your question sooner. But yes, if you want to see it again, but it's my first time watching the stream. Is just one. Yes, it's every giveaway that we do. It's only going to be one winner. It's always going to be just one winner. But again, we typically do the giveaways every single week. So again, tune in next week. You never know. You might be the next big winner as long as you have an entry into the giveaway itself, right? That's that one as well. Make sure ITP grows a kit win. Christian Ocampo. That'd be sick. That'd be freaking sick. Here's the thing. I don't think the 8 ITP kits, even though they did well for the second, I don't think they did well enough for BL Steel to invest more into it, because that is a pricey kit to get. You know. No, I know I saw the video for it as well, and trust me, the Groza is cool. It's cool, very cool. But damn, that is a pricey set because you gotta get the gun and the kit for it. It's a little pricey, I won't lie, but it is a vibe. Christian Ocampo looking for GB rifle inner barrels, Maple Leaf or Unicorn. Ooh. Here's the thing. Maple Leaf has been around longer, right? So take that for what you will. And Maple Leaf makes some really good stuff, but I like how well Unicorn is made. I love how smooth it is. I like the value because, you know, if you're getting yourself the Unicorn barrels, you'll also get the bucking. You'll also get a solid bucking as well. So no complaints from me at that point, right? You just really can't argue with the value there and just how well it's made. I like them a lot. I really like them. Make sure I'm not missing any bags. SBS does. Have the Picatinny. I dropped the link in the Discord to an event I'm helping with. It's heavy LARP experience. Ooh, Gnarls. Now I'm kind of. You know what? I'm gonna take a peek here. I'm gonna take a peek here. What chat did you put that in? I'm curious now. What chat did you put that in, Gnarls? Because now I'm curious as to which one. Is that a event planning? Where is that? Share your content, events, maybe perhaps. Is this you? What is this? It just says G. I don't know what that stands for. Is that you? Zone 37 Airsoft role playing events. Anderson. In Anderson, you say. Now Misa curious. October 3rd to the 5th. That is some time away. I am curious to see what it is. You know what? I'm gonna take a look at that later on. Casper. Hey, dude, Casper, what's happening, dog? What's popping, dude? Glad to see you. You're never too late to the party, brother. Not too late at all. As soon as we start cleaning up after the quinceañera, Casper shows up. Hey, party people. Shows up with an alcohol in his hand. We getting this party started or what? It's like, dude, we just ended it. I wish H&K would make a modern USP. Honestly, I think the USP still looks pretty cool even to this day. Even by today's standards, I still like it. User online. What unicorn barrel will fit the Wii Desert Eagle? Because I'm trying to make a CQB primary pistol, but I want it to be not the standard high kappa because I'm deciding either the Eagle or the Wii PMM. It's a very good question. I have to measure out. I don't know actually the measurement off the top of my head. I'd have to measure what the outer barrel is currently. Hell, if I can get the inner barrel length, what it's at currently stock, I can find you something close to it, you know? Worst case scenario, you can always get an inner barrel like, I don't know, maybe around like the 129 to like 150, right? And then just Again, just match it to what you have, and then if you know a good tech that can cut and crown, yeah. It's at Abandoned Pyramid. Oh, I think I know where that is, actually. I think we passed by it in 2023 when we did our BB Wars Coastal Front event. Yeah, I think so. That was tight, man. But yeah, the Abandoned Paper Mill. Ooh. The rules for the event are bananas. I'm finna go as Civ. Okay, now I'm kind of curious about that. We'll love to see more Bullpup AGs be released. Zhao Yun. Oh, excuse me. I'm in agreement with you there. I think specifically the Springfield Helion would be my favorite to see. Make an airsoft appearance, if you will, if you want to call it that. It's a few minutes away from us, from US Airsoft. Yeah. It's just like not even that far, honestly. Like it's pretty damn close. Casper, like you know what? That'd be kind of tight. That would be kind of tight. As long as we all agree to not get food around that area, and we just stick to good old Mickey D's and fast food. We're chill. You know what I mean? We're not doing that impromptu K barbecue, all you can eat sushi Chinese place. That place was weird. Okay, back to work I go. Just gonna lurk while I continue unpacking. No worries, Casper. No worries. Just happy that you're here, dude. Actually, just very happy that you are here. It's nice to have the returning members come through. The fellowship is incomplete. Whiskey, need a SR2M AG that is modernized. Ooh. Speaking my language. Bullpup GBB need more. That's true, Rusty. That's GBB already. It's getting more popular. Year by year, but still technically speaking niche compared to the rest of the U.S. airsoft market, right? And then Bullpup's already niche as well, and not very popular, and pretty much out of favor entirely right now with the airsoft community. Vast majority, right? So put those two together. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's super cool to look at, but I don't know if people are invested enough to want to make, the investment into it. Not difficult to cut a barrel, and it's the coding that can't be replicated. Yeah. K Barbecue Plano was fired. K Barbecue Piano. Piano. The piano was fun. Thank you, Ackright, for joining in, man. Good to have you here too. Yeah, the piano lounge player was baller as fuck. Like we pulled through it, and Boaz was getting hyped as all hell. He's like, "There's a piano lounge player." Like that was cool. That no way you slice it. That's actually really, really cool. But I just wish that also applied to the food. I just wish that applied to the food as well, because that was very disappointing. Very limited on options. It was good. Don't get me wrong. When you're hungry, it still goes a long way. It felt wrong calling that K barbecue. You know what I mean? Like it was serviceable, but that's it. You know what I mean? Like food's food at the end of the day, right? And I'm not gonna complain, especially too much when Boss Man was kind enough to go out and get it for everyone. That was super cool. He did not have to do that, so always greatly appreciate that he did that. But yeah, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. That sounds very interesting. I do want to look into that event as well. Because it would be tight to be able to go out to Anderson again. I really dig that. And again, it's especially if it's for a specific event, that looks fun. You know what I mean? The people that go to that event, they go because they really want to go. Like they're there. It's not close necessarily to really a ton of people. So you go to that area because you want to play this event, right? So you want it to go well. So I kind of dig that. All right, scrolling up. We got about what is that? 16 more minutes left before we close out tonight's live stream. So if you have any airsoft related questions or not related questions, complete nonsensical questions, whether they be food related, maybe they be Gundam related, I don't know. I was talking about Gundam earlier, and it got me on a whole that unlocked a tunnel that my train of thought just, you know what I mean? Like it just took a right and just it didn't go back. I fucking love Gundam. That's the thing. I just really fucking love Gundam. Like saying Taco Bell is Mexican food. You know what? Okay, you know what Taco Bell really is at the end of the day? It's not fast food. It's not Mexican fast food. I feel like it's close. It's more accurate, I think, to call it more along the lines of Tex-Mex American fusion fast food. That's what I would say it is. Because it's not bad. Here's the thing. Taco Bell, as many memes as there are about it, it's not the worst thing in the world. Trust me, there are worse things you could eat out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like if I was starving and all there was Taco Bell, damn right I'm getting my steak quesadillas. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm getting I'm getting a Baja Blast Frosty. Absolutely, I'm doing that. But it's not going to be my first choice. You know, I would say that it is okay, but it's just the fact that they had the piano. You know what I mean? Like they had the lounge piano player there serenading everybody. It seemed like they had the right setup with the tables. It was a little off, but you know, it was still there. But just one look at the menu and then you're like, oh, they are very limited. Like this is not a traditional menu by any stretch of the imagination. Happy Ghost Ninja. Okay, keep telling yourself that. Are we Tequila Gundam or Windmill Gundam? Tequila Gundam, baby. Neo Mexico's Tequila Gundam, brother. Yes, dude. I'm so mad. I'm still to this day. I'm jaded about that shit, man. Every time I think about it, if you guys have not seen or know the premise of G Gundam, right? I'm sure most of you guys, especially older guys, know what it is. Oh, thank you. Most of you guys know what it is, right? The idea is, what if every country, instead of waging wars against each other, what if we had giant mechs that you control via a mocap suit, motion capture, that literally imitates everything that you're doing? What if you were to just start fighting fisticuffs 1v1, you know, in a boxing match with another country, and that's how you settle disputes, right? That's how you determine shit. That was a cool premise, and I was like, oh man, freaking sick, right? And of course, you have all the, you know, all these really cool Gundams and stuff representing each country. But then it's like, okay, what's Neo Mexico's Gundam? You know what? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this shit, because this shit is, it's not the worst one out there, but man, like, it's something, all right. Where is it? See if I can find it. See if I can find this shit. I don't know if you can tell, chat. Let me see if I can get closer to picture. Oh man, it doesn't let me zoom in on the picture better. Hold on. Damn it, yeah, no, it's not gonna show a good picture. It has a mustache. It has a mustachio. Why the frick does it keep... Okay, look at that. It has a mustache. You know, look at that. I'm not making this up. Like, it's crazy. They gave it a sombrero, dog. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Yeah, of course, right? That's right. Dude, this is so funny. This is so funny to me. It's not the worst one, though, because there are other ones out there that are a little, I'll say, questionable. There was... Oh, yes, I forgot about this one. This one, I think, was the Windmill Gundam was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Gazelle... Is it the Gazelle? No, what is it? Is it the... I think it's this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, this is... Oh, boy. That is, the Zebra Gundam. That's really something, man. That's a thing. This was very much a thing. I saw this on Cartoon Network when it was coming out. It was interesting. I say that. I remember too. Oh, why'd they do the toy that dirty? What the fuck? Yeah. So again, that was something that happened. Yeah, dude, that shit was nuts, bro. When that shit came out, I was like, I feel like I should be offended. Like, I'm not, but I feel like I should be right now. If they ever redid G Gundam, I would want them to do a whole redesign of that. And again, actually have him be a legit character, not just like a villain of the week type deal, you know? A sombrero too. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. They gave him a sombrero. They gave him a mustache. His shoulder armor, like one side, it looks like a cactus. I'm like, oh, dog, come on. You couldn't have found anything else. You could have just made him like a luchador or something. Basically, Mecha Lucha Libre. Dude, I wish he was closer to Lucha Libre. I wish it was. I wish he looked more like a luchador. Oh, yeah. Acolyte. No. Oh, not Wakanda Forever, bro. No. Oh, bro. Yeah, Tex-Mex chicken nachos, steak nachos, chicken and cheese quesadillas. Yeah. Again, all fine, all passable. You know, if you're hungry enough, yeah, that's all just fine. You know, for me, if I'm going to get a, you know, fast food Mexican place, right? I'm looking for, number one, I'm going to look for Tacos Gavilan. Tacos Gavilan is basically like Mexican In-N-Out, right? In the sense that it's like, no matter which In-N-Out you go to, it's all going to be fire. It's straight gas, right? They're consistent across the board, right? Generally speaking, they should have the same menu no matter which one you go to. It's all standardized. And one thing that I do appreciate, they do a really good job with their packaging, which sounds weird, but you ever get that when you order fast food, right? And they just sloppily throw that shit in a bag. You open it up and it's like, oh, what the hell? It's like, it's cold. It doesn't have its integrity anymore. Like, it's all just all over the place, right? It's sloppy, like the buns over here. You don't get that shit with Gavilan. They do a really good job with packing that shit together and making sure that they put these, like, it almost looks like hair nets almost, essentially, right? That are supposed to help keep the plates warm, right? And they do a really good, if you're all my sauce guys out there that love drowning their food, you like food with your sauce, for those guys out there, they always make sure to pack your shit tight with hella sauces. You get all the salsas you need, bro. No issue of, oh, I don't have my onion, I don't have my cilantro, I don't have enough salsa. You are packed with all that shit and then some. It's more like national YouTube boxing, I guess. Yeah, that you could call it like that. I miss Pollo Loco. Pollo Loco, also fantastic. Honestly, I know, of course, right? The fucking Mexicans saying he likes Pollo Loco. Go figure. But I do like Pollo Loco a lot. All right, man. I think Pollo Loco is phenomenal. My only problem, act right, with Pollo Loco is I feel like the portions are too small. That's my big back talking, right? I think generally, like, I need a 3-piece meal. I don't even get the 2-piece. I get the 3-piece meal because it doesn't feel filling enough just 2 pieces. Right, and I will say, even though it's obviously like not their specialty, I think the mac and cheese could be better. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a Mexican place. What do I expect? But at the same time, sometimes, you know, I do want a mac and cheese. Sue me, right? But yes, if I'm going Mexican fast food, Gavilan, Pollo Loco, honestly, I'm not really Mexican, but I'd rather take a Chipotle over Taco Bell any day. Fight me for that, man. Fight me. I don't think that's a think that's a try. First you have to build the Gundams. National Battle Bots. Only superhero movie where I rooted for the villain. I feel like that's a trap if I say that out loud. Liktolakan. I feel like that's. Am I saying that? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Wait, is that the bad guy from fucking No, it's not. I swore for a second I thought that was like fucking Namor from fucking from Black Panther. But that was actually one time I was actually rooting for the villain too. I'm not gonna lie. Mac and cheese is trash. I just get the beans and rice. Yeah, no, same. Corn juice. You got it. Like, right? That's what you just gotta go with. Blasphemy. Mac and cheese makes my stomach hurt. Oh, but the chips and salsa is great. Oh, baby. Oh, you got a little tummy ache. You got a little tummy ache. Oh, no, you little tummy ache. You fucking lactose intolerant. You can't tolerate the cheese. A little bit of milky make your tummy hurt. What do you mean 3-piece Pollo Loco for yourself? Yeah, because you can order the plates. Right, you get the 2-piece plate, or you can get the 3-piece. You don't get the family platter for yourself? Honestly, if I'm hungry enough, I probably could do it. If I was really hungry enough, I probably could do it. Can't wait to see Namor and Sue Storm. That's going to be funny. That's going to be really funny if that's the case. Oh, really? I was like, why did that sound? No, that's probably. I thought it was dumb. I was like, no, that's probably not it. No way, that's it. Oh, holy shit! I actually was. Okay, cool. Thank you, Prime Tech. That's absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Which means rise to. Oh, that was hot. That was cool, man. That was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of wish that I had seen more of them. Cause man, I'm not gonna lie. I did root for the villain in that movie. I did root for. Jazz and I were both like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. We might be bad guys. You know what I mean? I mean, if you live by yourself, you are the I am the family. Got to do the Dominic family. Pollo mac and cheese is like they left. Yes, okay. They left KFC mac and cheese out and let to get it stale. Yes, it does taste just like KFC mac and cheese, but somehow worse. I don't know what it is, but yeah, mac and cheese. They should just get rid of it. They should just get rid of it. It's not doing anybody any favors by being on that menu. You know, I can eat a family pack of Chips Ahoy, so I guess I'm a family. Hey man, you are your own family. You know what I mean? Me, myself, and I. I got 3 kids to feed. Me, myself, and I. You know. No, yeah, I think out of all the fast food like Mexican fast food places, again, my tier list would go Gavilan, Pollo Loco, and Chipotle. Honestly, you could mix it up, all 3. I wouldn't be mad. It could be Chipotle first, and I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't be. Are you? I love Chipotle. You kidding me? I genuinely, unironically, no BS, like not just like the meme, right? Like the old school. If you guys are old enough to remember that meme, I love Chipotle. I genuinely do though. I fucking love Chipotle, dude. Like if I felt like spending the money, and I was really hungry, like I just got out of the gym. I haven't eaten all day. It's peak 7 p.m. sharp, and I just got off the gym off a really, really good set. I'm gonna be real. I could probably eat 2 of those burritos, stuffed to the brim, and chips and wok, and a soda. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I could do it. Like, that's not impossible, you know? No, I mean, if I eat 2 family packs, does that make me a family of 2? No, that means you have an extended family. Dude, that's so good. Oh my god, dude, that's fucking great, bro. It's worse than KFC mac. Yeah, it is. It is. That's an accomplishment. I actually another mac and cheese that I normally have you guys ever had Chef Boyardee mac and cheese? Canned mac and cheese. Have you guys ever tried it? I don't recommend it. I remember bringing one out to Milsom West, and good God, it was bland as all hell. It was the most bland mac and cheese I've ever had in my life. But I gotta be honest, it was really cold when I brought it to that Milsom West event. Like, really cold. Like, there was a player that had actually left because apparently he was experiencing like early signs of hypothermia, which I was like, what the fuck? It wasn't the worst thing ever in the world. It was just very bland. Just very, very bland. 2 old families, yes, you and you got. Hey man, no body shaming here, man. No body shaming here. You know what? We're all just a bunch of hungry boys. I gotta have the real Pollo Loco back in Mexico in the 90s. It's not in the same universe. That's hilarious. Akra, that means you a man with a healthy appetite. That's right, baby. That's right. I can eat, man. I don't let food go to waste, brother. There's too much waste going on in this country. All right? I don't let nothing go to waste around here. I make sure that if we have leftovers, we finish those leftovers. Whatever happened in Black Panther 2, I forgot. That's hilarious. Yeah, they come to a truce at the very end, but like a shaky truce at that, because they have a fight and they're like, nah, I'm not gonna kill you. And then he's like, Namor's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll shake your hand. And they shake hands and like, okay, cool. And then fucking they find out that T'Challa actually did have a kid before he died, and that they've been raising him in secret. Yeah, that was kind of like the big drop that they ended. What's the name of that one agent that they broke out? I forgot what his name was. Yeah, but they broke him out as well. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they left open-ended, so I don't know what they're gonna do with it. So whatever. Not body shaming. You got legitimately has a mind of its own, of its owner, its own. Healthy appetite and a backup insulin pen. That's right, baby. Just in case. Stay strapped, everybody. Bro, Florida has sadly not many airsoft, but that's weird though, because I feel like the airsoft scene in Florida has been kind of popping off, especially a lot of the guys that I know that usually hang out around the area or that are from the area. They'll say, yeah, it's like pretty good so far. Man, that's delicious. You can always make your own macaroni and cheese. Is pretty. No, I do absolutely. I was just saying for like the sake of like bringing it out to a Milsom event, having something portable. I thought it'd be good. Wasn't that good. All right, guys, that's gonna end it for tonight's live stream. Man, I was really anticipating for that giveaway process to be a lot longer, and I'm so glad that that was not the case. Thank you, Darwin's Rabbiter, so much for not letting us go on for so long. That was so fucking awesome that you were able to pull the dub, and that again we were able to end it right then and there. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I would not be here or had the opportunities that I've had if it weren't the support that you guys have shown us all this time. If you guys want to continue showing your support, make sure to get all your airsoft goodies through airsoftgi.com. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that bell icon so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, if you want to keep these cameras rolling, these lights on, and these giveaways going, make sure to go out and get all your airsoft goodies from airsoftgi.com and spread the word to as many people as possible. YouTube is really going all in on suppressing a lot of our content, so it really does mean the world to us if you guys are able to go and share that around to any of your personal social media sites, whatever it might be. Just help spread the word. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and for everyone that is tuned in right now, spend their free time hanging out with myself and the rest of the airsoft community. I always have a blast. I had a blast tonight, and I will be seeing